Welcome to Retro Sparkle Designs. Today's tutorial will be on the symphony dress. You will need 4 ties, 2 top ruffle skirts, 2 bottom ruffle skirts, 2 bodice ruffles, 2 main skirt pieces, and 2 main bodices. Begin by preparing the tie straps. Take one strap and fold it in half, right sides together, pin along the long edge, and then pin one of the short edges. Go ahead and sew along your pin edges. Repeat for your other straps. Here we have the completed straps. Go ahead and turn them right sides out. I just like to use a paintbrush to kind of push the strap back in on itself. Next, you will need your bodice ruffle and your main bodice and your 4 ties. Take one of your ties and we're going to place it right sides together with the flat shoulder strap of the bodice ruffle. I like to make sure the seam of my tie is going to be on the outside, and then pin those straps in place. And then take the main bodice and we're going to place it right sides together, sandwiching the straps between the bodice ruffle and the main bodice. Go ahead and sew just the shoulders at this time. And then repeat for the other half of the bodices. Here we have the completed shoulder straps. Now we need to finish the armicide and the neckline. Go ahead and pin those in place. Make sure when you go to sew that your straps will not be caught in your seam allowance. Repeat that for the other bodice and then sew. Now take your main bodice and the ruffle bodice and fold them open so they are both right sides up. And then take your back bodice set and place it right sides together with the other one. And then we're going to pin these side seams. I like to align that armicide seam first, and then I'll pin down the side there. Repeat for the opposite side, and then go ahead and sew. Here we have the completed upper bodice. Go ahead and flip it right sides out. And then you're going to take the raw edge of your bodice ruffle and fold it under 1/2 inch. And then you're going to top stitch to hem. And then go ahead and prep the main skirt piece. So take each skirt piece and lay them right sides together, pin along the side seams, and then sew. Here we have the completed main skirt. Go ahead and just set that aside for now. Next, let's prepare the top skirt ruffle. So take each of your skirt ruffles and place them right sides together. Go ahead and pin and then sew for those side seams. Here we have the completed top ruffle skirt. Go ahead and fold the bottom raw edge up 1/2 inch and then top stitch to hem. Next, we'll prepare the bottom ruffle skirt. Go ahead and take both your pattern pieces and lay them right sides together, pin and sew along the side seams. And then here we have the completed bottom ruffle skirt, and we just need to hem. So fold that bottom raw edge up 1/2 inch and then top stitch to hem. And then here we have the hemmed top skirt and the hemmed bottom skirt. Here we have the hemmed bodice, and we are now going to be adding the top ruffle skirt. So fold your bodice ruffle out of the way and expose your main bodice, and then quarter the bottom of the main bodice and quarter the top of the main skirt. Then we are going to gather the top edge of the top ruffle skirt to the width of the bottom edge of the main bodice. Then take the bottom ruffle skirt and you're going to gather the top edge of that to the width of the bottom edge of the main skirt, which is the white piece here. Now that we have the top ruffle skirt gathered, I'm going to go ahead and quarter it. Then take the top ruffle skirt and place it over the main bodice, aligning your gathered edge to the raw edge of the bodice and aligning your quarter points, and then pin in place. Then take your main skirt and we're going to place it right side to wrong side of the skirt and align the raw edge to the gathered edge and then those quarter points as well and pin in place. You will have 3 layers with your top skirt ruffle being sandwiched between your main bodice and your main skirt piece. And to double check that you have these in the right order, you can flip it down just to make sure everything sits correctly. And then go ahead and sew these all together. Make sure you're getting all 3 layers when you're sewing. Here we have those 3 layers all sewn together. I like to flip it down again just to make sure everything is sitting in appropriate spots. And it looks good. So now let's add the bottom ruffle skirts. Go ahead and quarter the bottom edge of the main skirt and then quarter the top gathered edge of your bottom ruffle skirt. And then take your ruffle skirt piece and flip it over your main skirt piece. These will be right sides together. Align those edges there and your quarter points, and then sew. And here we have the completed dress.